Checks out. Alright, looking good. I'm afraid it's gonna fall though, but you know, that's a risk I'm willing to take for YouTube. Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a brand new series. A new GameCube game. And it is called I promise it's actually a good game. I've been playing it the last 2 days, and I already love it. I completed like the first world, but I'm gonna start the whole new journey with you guys. I completed the first world and dipped a little bit into the second world. The rest of the journey I will go on with you guys. Long ago, there was an evil black jewel that fed on the wishes of people, turning their desires into power. This dark jewel gave birth to many evil spirits, who then tormented the good creatures of the world. Then, just when it seemed like the evil spirits would overrun the land, the spritelings of the sacred forest ensnared the black jewel and hid it away deep within the ancient ruins. But over time, these events were all forgotten. And one day, a greedy treasure hunter stole the jewel from the ruins. That greedy treasure hunter is Wario. Oh, free at last. I'm gonna check a full power. I think I'll... Shit. Fuck. You got all that. I'm sorry I don't have a capture card. This is the only way I can record this game. Or any old game for that matter. All the recent consoles, they have some way to record it, except for the Nintendo Switch. But for this, my classic setup, you know, I have these options. I'm surprised the GameCube game is what I'm truly starting this out with. I mean, I did a test of this on the channel earlier with Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Pinball, but this is the first time I'm gonna do a full series like this. And it's starting on the GameCube, which is unexpected. GameCube games are harder to find than PlayStation 2 or OG Xbox games. Cool. This is how you punch. This is how you jump. This is how you, and the art bind is how you do everything else. And you can also be a fucking Kirby. Because sure. It looks like a thing. You see, this game is great because it's a beat 'em up, and you basically just get to punch the shit out of everything in sight. And it's the best feeling in the world. The game itself, is actually easy. Like, it's easy as hell. I just suck at video games, but I know for a fact this one's easy. If that makes sense. I don't know. But, it's still super fun. Because you just get to punch the shit of everything in sight. You can also spin them like this. Until they get lit on fire. Oh wait, I hit the wall. Well, when you do it, you get lit on fire. They get lit on fire if you spin them long enough. That's not the only thing you can do though. You can also do this. You just fucking knock everyone. You just drive their head and it's good, okay? I don't need to explain myself to you. It's a good game. And it's easy, so it's nice every now and then to have an actually easy game. You don't need to be stressed out constantly. This one is just an excuse to punch the shit out of things. and have a good time with it. My favorite thing to do is just spin them until they get lit on fire. Like, I'm gonna show you this time. Fuck. I'm a failure. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this game has some speed runs online. Like, the fastest one for a 100% complete game is like an hour. I'm gonna take my time with this, though, since, you know, I want to make a series out of it. But, you know, the game's so easy that you can complete it that quickly. So, that's sort of how I knew, yeah, this game's pretty fucking easy. I'm like, I haven't lost a single life to it. That's another thing. I mean, I know it's the first level and all, but at least when you're getting used to the controls, you'll at least lose a life or two. Not with this. Fun fact about this guy, the more you buy his shit, his garlic, the higher the prices get. Which is why you fucking punch him in the face in order to make your purchase. Fuck, I did not mean to do that. Nope. Not yet. This isn't only a beat 'em up though, it's a platformer. And it has some puzzle on it. So it's got something for everyone. It's mainly a beat 'em up though, since the puzzles don't require you to have that big of a brain. Like, I wouldn't say it's Skylanders level of button masher, because it's not. You actually have, like, a bit of a goal. So, I wouldn't say that. It's just a good game, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's a good game. I enjoy it. It's also the rarest game in my entire video game collection, so, yeah. Actually, it's not that rare, I don't think. You could probably go on eBay and find a lot of copies. But it is the most expensive one. GameCube games are always pretty expensive, but, you know, all mine are either Madden games or bad, like Defender. I don't like Defender. That's one of the other GameCube games I have. But, with this one, it costed like $100. I didn't spend it. I was lucky enough to get it for free, but the value of the game is $100. Plenty of people have paid that amount, as they should. Because I say so. And I want to be correct about this being a good game. Oh, I actually didn't see that one. I didn't see this last time. Always something new. Wait, no, I did see this. Never mind, I'm wrong about everything. Never listening. Alright, we also gotta get up here to... There we go. Like, this game's pretty short too. I'm not gonna be getting that many episodes out of it. But, yeah. Come on, why'd you have to be there? I was about to show them you lighting on fire. Wait, here, have this one. Yeah, this will work. You can also pick these up and spin it, so use the object to your advantage. See? It lit on fire. I'm not a big stinky liar. That means you can trust me on my opinion of this game, which is that it's good. Because it is. I know I keep saying that, but fucking... What more do you want me to say? I feel like I have to defend myself because it's a goddamn Wario game. I usually expect gross out humor and just micro games, really. Not typically a Wario 3D platformer. In fact, this was the only one that was made, as far as I know. But I think they did a really good job with it. I think these are the same people that made, a shooter game, like Nintendo. This was made by a third-party developer. Nintendo paid someone to make this game for them. So, that's sort of why... Sorry, I'm getting into the gaming zone here, which is where I shut up for a second. You don't want to do that during the YouTube video. No? I lost my train of thought. This game is good. It's the only 3D platformer that includes Wario. And it's a damn shame because the third-party developers that made this game did a really good job. And usually when you think Wario, you think gross out humor and micro games. There we go, I got to it. Or Wario Land. But this isn't that. It has a bit of gross out humor, but for the most part, it's just a genuinely fun game. It can be bite-sized, but it can also just be fucking whatever the hell you want. I don't care. It can be played for longer stretches of time, like I'm doing here. I'm really bad at jumping. I don't use the GameCube controller too often, but it's worth it. It's actually a really comfortable controller. And there we go. They're all dead now. You didn't need to be alive anyway. I have no idea where I'm going. How did I get lost? I've gone through this level. Whatever. Still fun to play through. Like I've said multiple times. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with complimenting this game. I wanted to talk about, like, the trifecta of, Mario exclusive characters. With personalities, their game sort of surrounds that. Like, with Mario, he has platformers and stuff, and he doesn't really... He isn't a greedy person, so he's a plumber. And he has to save the world. That's sort of his thing. And he's brave about it, which is, again, why he usually does platformers. Of course. Wario is greedy and brave, which is why he does micro games and Wario Land. Because the whole concept of micro games, the ones Wario makes, is that they're small. So, yeah, that's that. I did it wrong. Alright, let me reset. Meanwhile, Luigi is scared and not greedy, so, he gets rewarded in Luigi's Mansion by having to be... I don't know what I'm talking about. This makes no sense. I'm sorry for my bad words, because I'm bad at using them. I'm just gonna play the game. Let you see for yourselves how fucking amazing it is. I don't know if the reused assets or not. I heard somewhere that they might have, but I don't remember where. I don't know, they do look sort of familiar, but I don't know. I don't think that really matters, because it's good. It's just fun. I don't know what you want. Yeah, you can spray around water and shit. Woo, I did not know that. I'm gonna try and 100% this level. I didn't the first time. Or maybe not, because I don't know how to get through this one. How do I guess I have to angle myself downwards, but I still feel like my hand's gonna hit that, you know? Also, look at fucking Wario here. It even makes that sound. It's fucking ridiculous. It's amazing. Oh. Okay, I did it. I'm victorious. I'm an amazing gamer, and everything I do is great. Self-love, baby. Something that I don't really have much of. So, I might as well give it to video games. The sentence is over. These guys look like they should be in the Land Before Time. The purple bastard, specifically. Yeah. We don't care about what you're saying. We save you because I think it, like, contributes to the ending of the game or whatever. All these guys do is basically, like, give mini tutorials, but the game includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. Actually, that's most of the buttons. But you get my point. It doesn't require as much effort as you think it does. Bitch. I think the developers know this, because, like, when you weren't playing games for the challenge, and you were just trying to have fun, every time you would play a challenging game, you would think all these things, like, why do I have lives, or, God, the coins don't amount to anything, and things like that. But in this game, it basically just gives it all that. Like, it gives you everything that a child would actually want in a video game. But it still is 100% an adult game. It's super fun. It's good. I don't know what else to tell you. Speaking of, yeah, how's my progress on this shit going? Missing 4? How dare I? Whatever. No. That sends you back to the beginning of the level. I think I got 3 spots, so I don't want to risk it. Like I said, I'm trying to fucking 100% this year. I know you can climb on these. Why don't you let me? One annoying aspect of the game is that you're not really allowed to turn the camera, which is strange to me, especially since this is a 3D game. Like, Scott Waz, in one of his earlier videos, said how the SNES was perfecting what the NES started. And the GameCube was perfecting what the SNES started. But I feel like if that was the case, all games should have the ability for a camera controller, where this only, like, has very sharp turns. Which is fine, the game's designed around this, but I don't know, it just feels weird that you can't go all over the place. But again, oh well, because the game's really good. I'm still having a great time with it. That's a bomb. Got it! And I landed on the floor, so I can just get right back to climbing my ladder. I'm just gonna punch you right in here. You're coming with me! Either you like it or not, John. Your name's not John? Fuck you. For correcting me. How dare you? Your family doesn't love you. That's confusing. Oh well. I don't know how I can tell when I've 100% of the level or not. So that's sort of a problem. But again, most of the stuff I can forgive because the gameplay is just so fun. Like, it answers my childhood dream of making games easier. I would say maybe that's why it's fun for me, but no, I feel like anyone could enjoy this game. Not every game has to be challenging to be fun. So, you know how Wario is like the anti-Mario? I feel like that sort of applies to his games too. I think that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about like the trifecta of gaming. I'll probably do a whole ass comedy skit on this later. But what I mean is, Wario is anti-Mario in terms of his games. So while Mario's is usually platforming almost all the time, whether it be 2D or 3D, Wario's has the micro games that you can complete like really quickly. And in Mario's 3D games, while he has full camera control, this game doesn't. And while for the most part, you avoid. I'm just comparing this game to Mario 64 in terms of 3D games, but for the most part, in Mario 64, you can avoid most enemies, but in this game, like every 5 steps, there's another enemy. In this game, you also collect a lot of money, and that functions as your life, while in Mario 64, the money doesn't do anything, and you have a limited amount of lives. So, basically, in all the games, Wario is an anti-Mario in more ways than one. So, Luigi, in most of his games, the Luigi Mansions games, he's a coward, a rich coward. So if a Waluigi game ever happens to come out, which, let's be honest, probably not. I mean, I would love that, but, this is Nintendo. They don't like giving fans what they want, like, most of the time. Well, if it was, it would have to be, to match with the theme that Wario Mario set up. It would have to be Waluigi being super brave while making little amounts of money. That's sort of like the final corner that hasn't been covered yet. And I think a way that they can cover this might actually be a teaching game. Like, I'm serious. What's braver than having to handle fucking children all the time? And not only that, they make a very low salary. So, in the end, you're just fucking... And... So, like, the concept for a Waluigi game would probably be a teaching game. And I think I could sort of see it being formatted like a daily thing. Like, you go in for one day, you have a certain amount of activities to accomplish, like 1 or 2. That way it can also follow the trend of the evil characters having smaller bite-sized games. So you go in for one day, you complete a set of mini-games in order to take care of the kids, while educating yourself, and then you get a small paycheck at the end of the week. And then over time you build up that money and you can get certain upgrades or costumes or just things to make your job easier in it. I think that could actually be a really interesting concept for a game. It would be one of the few Mario games that just doesn't have you fighting anyone, because you don't need to. Unless there's a stage where a school shooter or a child predator comes into school. But again, this is Nintendo, so probably not. Brian David Gilbert also recommended a detective game, but I don't know. I feel like a detective salary would probably be a bit up there. God, I lost on that? I must have been distracted. I'm a fucking idiot. Yes. Honestly, by like the end of the first world, we have so much money that it's not even a big consequence. There, we fucking pile driver him instead. Fuck you. See, I got more money than I lost. Yeah, that's my idea for a Waluigi game. While I'm playing Wario. Fucking woo. Hire me, Nintendo. Or don't. I'm not really as money hungry as you. Like, I love your games, but Jesus fucking Christ. First of all, fix Joy-Con drift. And second of all, what the hell was that Wii shit? I just heard about it from my friend, at the beginning of school today. And she said how this famous guy who was like a huge Nintendo fan unfortunately passed away. And so this fan of his created a homemade Nintendo Wii from scratch. That features stuff from him. And Nintendo didn't, just told him to get rid of it because it was bad for their brand or whatever. So, yeah, that's sort of fucked up. My friend isn't a huge fan of Nintendo because of this. But, I don't know. I don't agree with that being the reason to hate Nintendo, because she's mainly an Xbox person. And the employee of Microsoft, the CEO, laid off like thousands of employees to cut costs on some video games, even though he makes $20 million a year. So all those families are probably like if they couldn't find another job, they're starving or they're homeless. Some of them probably are like in a really bad position. It's not good. I haven't discovered anything PlayStation has done, so if you have an idea, let me know, I guess. But I'm just saying, like, Nintendo isn't the only company to do bad things like that. I need to give my vocal cords a break. I've been, like, talking this whole damn time. Like, I barely rested. Yeah. Alright, just enjoy the gameplay for a while I rest my vocal cords. Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. I forgot I needed those. When I was first playing this game, I got stuck on this part, too. Because I would constantly go back and forth trying to find them. And then I wouldn't. Wait, no. Go the... What the fuck, Wario? That was rude of you, especially after I complimented your game basically this whole damn time. It's Wario. What the fuck do you expect? Kiss on the cheek? Says literally every reference in the world. Well, not every reference, but I feel like that's a pretty common saying. Like, asking if you want shocked of something. I don't know, lost my train of thought again. That happens commonly. Didn't I say I was gonna give my vocal cords a rest? Yeah. One sec. Thank you, YouTube videos, for helping me figure out that's a thing I can do. I mean, my friend's also a metalhead. She doesn't like to follow the crowd on a lot of things. That's like the whole point of being a metalhead, I think. But, yeah. This is about the thing from earlier. I guess that doesn't really apply here. But I don't know. You fucking idiot. Maybe you shouldn't listen to what I have to say. Except that this game's good. Because it is. And you deserve to know that it's good. If you have a GameCube, get it. Oh, right, it's $100. Alright, never mind. Just be poor. Says me, someone who was super poor like most of my childhood. But hey, now I have Wario World, so fuck you. You know, in real life, I'm actually, like, very antisocial. I don't know if I mentioned, but anxiety, that exists to me. But in the videos, I at least try to exert some amount of confidence, because that's more entertaining, rather than just being, oh, hey guys, it's me, Anthony. And my school has been concerned with my lack of being social. So they're trying to, get me to, talk more in class, and socialize more, that sort of thing. So what I've been trying lately is exerting the same amount of confidence in these videos that I do in real life. But that sort of leads to me talking a lot, which, especially like in the middle of lectures, like, I'm quiet about it, but I do it, and I'm pretty sure the neighbors next to me are, like, annoyed. So, we think it would be a good strategy, but no. No. I mean, I'm sure my teachers are happy that I socialize a bit more, but it's Seems like everyone else is being more and more annoyed by me by the second. I don't know if that's my own anxiety talking, but I don't know. See, I should be like Wario. Gross and making a bunch of money. But also not caring what anyone thinks. That's like the main thing. Also, he's fat and ugly like me. Hey, I had self-love earlier in the video. Now I can do self-loathing. I don't know where the blue box would be. Where is blue box number 4017? 4017! That's a word, apparently. I have decided. Ryan George. You know that guy? He's a pretty good YouTuber. He does comedy sketches. Check him out. Or watch me if you somehow found this video. Watch me more. I actually don't do... I do a bunch of gameplays mainly, but lately I've been posting a bunch of non-gameplay stuff. Except for Halo 1. You know what? Never mind. I just do whatever the fuck I want. Let's just stick to that theme. That way, I can do whatever the fuck I want. So yeah, I do whatever the fuck I want. Did I mention how I do whatever the fuck I want yet? Oh man. I'm gonna get through the rest of this pretty quickly. I'm recording for 41 damn minutes. Jesus. Or not, you know, I can just split this video up into multiple parts and no one can stop me. My camera might have something to say about that one though. Thanks for the garlic. I got it! I don't know, I'm actually using my camera for more than just YouTube videos lately. So, my phone might actually be full of storage. Crap, I hope this works out. Just to be safe. To complete this video shit now. Oh jeez, we're not on the Babel ring? Man, I'm sorry, I made this long video. Fuck it, might as well do the whole world if it's already gonna be this long of a video. This is also a great place to just rack up on all the coins you could ever want. Which is a lot, because, like I said, they count as life. You're not gonna die too much in this game, but it's always good to know you can always have more life and more chances to fuck around and do things. Is the rest of that sentence. Because this is a Nintendo game. I will 100% this one this time. One sec. There we go. I'm victorious. At life. Thank God. I thought the video stopped for a moment. I saw it twitch, and I panicked. If you can't hear anything I'm saying, this is gonna end up being a very boring video, and I'm gonna be very annoyed. So, you know, hopefully you can. Hopefully you... Did I get ya? Probably not, since the rest of the video was working. But, hopefully I did. And if I did, well, don't you look like an idiot. Die. Till death do us you part. I don't know if you can kill these guys. I don't think so. Oh, thank God. Another good thing about this game is that they're always seeming to throw in new platforming features, which is great. It makes every level feel even a little bit more fresh, aside from the design. Which does change a decent amount. I mean, for the most part, they're all, you know, dinosaurs. They change enough rather than it just being a new colored dinosaur. Holy shit! Like, they make them look like clowns, they make them look like skeletons. They have to render whole new 3D models to do that. So, yeah, that makes it slightly more interesting. Alright, this video is already getting too long. Let's get to this part. No, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, all these bosses just basically equate to dodge and punch. And it's great. This game doesn't require too much strategy. I mean, it requires a little, because every game should, otherwise it's just a mindless button masher. But this one, like I said, perfect child game. Honestly, it is a little bit on the level of Skylanders. Just slightly better. It's better than Skylanders, like slightly better. I said that like twice in a row, and I keep saying like, I am a teenager. Good old stupid reference. That's not really true, because the teenage thing is mostly drugs, but you can't show that on Disney Plus. Or Netflix, or any show involving children, even if it's an adult show. Except Family Guy, but Family Guy doesn't count because it's bad. Also, Cleveland Show. Cleveland Show is just fucking racist. I don't like it at all. Like, other shows like those two that just make fun of the world, for example, It's Always Sunny. Firstly, don't always use cutaway gags, and secondly, I never feel like they're actually just agreeing with all these actions. Like, in Family Guy and Cleveland Show, I feel like sometimes they think it's okay when it's not. Gotcha, bitch! But in something like It's Always Sunny, like, you can always tell a little bit that they don't mean it. They're making fun of it. And that's actually sort of what this game is. Like, this game is adult Skylanders. Period. This game's adult Skylanders. I have no other way to describe it. It's adult Skylanders without the toys to life aspect, so it's cheaper. And it's just a genuinely good game. Like, really good. Also, it's Wario. And that's how you know it's even better. Alright. My throat's getting sore from talking so much. Dang it, I don't have any liquids near me. Oh well. I need to remember to do that for videos like these. This is the final thing we're gonna do. And then we will move on with your life until I do a video on the next world. Which will probably happen tomorrow. Yeah, all these bosses, once again, just equate to punch the shit out of them. And I love it. Well, pile drive you, bitch. I just love that Wario can pick up this, like, 5-foot monster and just fucking drive him into the ground. Just like that. Like, with the totems, whew, sweaty. Requires so much effort. But with this, it's just like, yeah, let me pluck him up real quick. Also, this game makes no sense, and I love that. Like most games, like they need some sort of explanation, or they need theory, like they need to have some theory surrounding it. FNAF. Bye. Give me coin. But with this one, it's just nothing makes sense and it doesn't need to because it's fucking Wario. It's sad that not too many people talk about this game. Like, there are a few gameplays on there, and there are a few smaller YouTubers who have talked about it. But the gameplays are basically just me. I actually, well, not even me. I just like them. I just like those gameplays. The gameplays are actually pretty good. The gameplay series specifically. But there's this one guy who just played one game of it, and he shit on it the entire time, and most of the reviewers I watched also shit on it, and it really is a shame because, like I said, this game's great. There is one YouTuber who praised it, and like I said, the series constantly praised it, but I don't know, I'm just disappointed there's not more. I mean, it got some attention as a quick joke in Scott the Woz sometimes. But, I don't know. That's just sort of on the same level as Madden 08. Like, and Dick Vitale, like, yeah, they have moments. And some of them are big, but for the most part, it's background game. It's not a main subject. The exceptions were Cheaper Robo Siplash and Dick Vitale. And maybe Madden 08 Christmas. But even he hasn't talked too much about this one. It's just been mentioned or shown. I'm just saying, like, have more people talk about this game. Because it's good, man. It's good. And it's short too. Like, if I continued, I could probably finish this in just one day, and then have a review for you guys the next day. But for now, that was World 1 of Wario World. It's good. I don't know what more you want me to say. I will continue this game tomorrow, so you should get another video tomorrow. But for now, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day.
Leave. Cut my